Let's see if this actually works and how it might work. I seem to be live. I'm just going to start. Welcome here to my first YouTube live in a very long time. I am just going to test this out to see how this works and if it does. I mean, setup-wise, it's actually quite nice. I should have my messages here, I hope. Messages are visible. Very different experience. But let's see if this actually works. Well, I'm just going to be painting a little bit and then see how this works, if it does and so on. I hope YouTube Safe Music on. Probably find that out in time. So I'm assuming that this will be up after the fact, so even though, as opposed to my TikTok live streams where I usually am, if you're watching this and you're wondering what is he doing, I am usually live on TikTok. Usually by now we'd have a couple of hundred people here. This feels like my live streams a very long time ago, but I wanted to try it out. Let's see if this is something that also works. But let's see. Alright. So mainly these days I'm doing live streams on YouTube, on TikTok. But maybe this works. And one person is there. I started live streaming years ago, and this is how it felt at the very beginning. Almost nice to be back there again. So, let's see how this looks. We added Mars here last time. I just have some small details. I did want to add some glowing lines with UV colors here. So let's see, I'm gonna mix a UV color with my normal one. I can get some highlights in, a little bit of UV yellow too. And then we can kind of get the lines from the moon into the landscape proper. I think this should work. Welcome everyone here. This is really interesting. If anyone is there who could you write something and see if there's a chat here? I am, as I said, I'm always live on TikTok. I don't know YouTube anymore. I have no idea where the chat would be if anyone wrote. If anyone is writing, where would it show up? Hide all chat message? No. Chat. There. Managing. Okay. Oh, hello. Okay, I can see a chat. And it's, oh, hello. Hey, from the Netherlands. Oh, God, this is not the music I would like to listen to. I usually have my own list and so on. Okay, so I can see there is a chat should be visible. There. And where could we? Well, okay. I seem to have a chat, which is a very stupid place to have the chat. Maybe if you're watching this, let's see, I do have a different channel here. Let's see if I can watch my own video on a live stream with a different account. And maybe I'll figure out if the chat, hopefully for you guys, it's not actually showing up in the middle of the screen. Joachim is live, interesting. Now I can see it. Now everything is fine. Good, okay. I can see you. Hello from Scotland. Hello, Yvonne. There we are. This is better. Okay, I can see the chat. You can see this. Oh, this actually seems to be working. Very good. All right. So, this should be out. I am not, as I said, I'm usually streaming on TikTok. I'm not used to everyone being able to see so much of my setup here. Should probably start to clean up the edges. All right. Hello, Celia. You hear some buzzing sound. Oh, I'm sorry. I'll turn it off. It's my fan. But I can turn that off for now. You don't have TikTok? Oh, I see. Oh, very good. Well, welcome here, everyone. Well, maybe I should try to do this sometimes again. The live stream on TikTok kind of blew up on me. And it's become very, very large. So that's where all of my customers come from these days. It's my entire business now is centered around my TikTok live streams. But I thought I might try to expand a little bit. And I'm going to test out seeing how it is to stream on other platforms again. And I know there are, no one from India can watch my TikTok live streams. Not everyone has TikTok, of course. And I'm gonna test this out a little bit too. So yeah, the horses actually broke out this morning. Well, he found a way around anyway. All right. So what I'm doing, I'm basically trying to finish this in a way. But we'll follow the lines. And we'll make some parts glow a little bit stronger, but just in this light. In this light here, it'll be dark. So this is the glow-in-the-dark version, and this here is the UV version. I'm going to see, I'm just going to add in the moonlight, because the moonlight is going to disappear in this light here. So I'm kind of adding light where the moon would shine, but in the other light it won't be there. So I just need to add a very thin line so that it disappears in, well, it doesn't obscure my glow in the dark, basically. Like this. Then we just add it at those places. So if we imagine that the moonlight is coming in here, add quite a strong layer, I think, here. Add into the mountain over here. There we are. And I can hear someone come in here. And that's all right. Hello. I'm doing a little test. I'm trying out YouTube live stream. Alles gut? I appreciate that, Celia. It feels like you're... Yes, that was her. I kind of like the setup. Usually on TikTok, I stream the other way around, of course. So it's kind of nice to have this broader setup here on our YouTubes. And here, of course, I'm assuming that the live streams will be saved after the fact. And it feels a lot calmer to stream here than on... Well, we'll see when a lot more people join us at some point, if that ever happens, if I kind of keep streaming here. We had up to 600 people in at one point. 58,000 people come through in a TikTok stream only a week ago. This is so peaceful. Elsa, Alva, and Ivy's actually sleeping under my desk here. Oh, that is wonderful, Celia. That makes sense. Yes, of course. All the quality is going to be very different here. All right, well, this is just basically a little bit of a test, but let's see how it goes. We might then come back and do this again later. But, okay, I think the test went all right. I am going to leave again, and then maybe I'll do a longer, proper live stream soon. So this was just a little bit of a test. I'll probably try this and go for a couple of hours. I'll tell people next time, and we can switch over from TikTok over here. Oh, very good. Well, I'll see you later again.